Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Portland Trail Blazers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Durant. Okoro out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Durant, and it's Morant in at the one spot. And for Los Angeles, George is out there with Doncic. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, both of these sides rebound the ball so well, Smitty. How does that impact the game?
Kevin, this matchup is going to feel scrappy because both of these teams are used to controlling the backboard. They'll do everything they can do to gain that advantage tonight.
Now, here's Doncic, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Jackson misses. Durant with it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Jackson setting the pick here for Doncic, and the shot goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Morant. Last game with 30 points. Driving in, and Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Doncic, covered by Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
At the line for your Clippers, Luka Doncic for a free throw. One shot.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Durant, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
That shot is all muscle memory for KD. He's been knocking that down for years.
Jackson setting the pick here for Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game, just 5 on the clock. Passes to Okoro. Now here's Morant. There's the triple. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 8 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant passes to Okoro. Outside Durant for the 3. That doesn't go either for KD. Clippers trail by 5. Doncic outside. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, George. Jackson from long range. Duren pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Okoro passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Just an incredible month of basketball. 13th in assists, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now here's Durant. After Luka Doncic's miss, back to Morant. Giannis outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 7. Adams with the screen on Durant. George, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Adams. Adams drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And here is Los Angeles now. Jackson kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Morant. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
KD against George. Now the pass to Giannis. Trains it from beyond the arc.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. Lets the 3 fly. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Just waited for his chance and took it. Murphy clapping back with his own 3.
Durant feeling it out a bit. And again, it's Minnesota.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Durant's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Now here's Morant, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Durant against George. They set the pick. Three-pointer. The shot by KD. No good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing right away.
Now here's Morant. Now here's Okoro. The wide open look for Durant. And Durant slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Down low, Jackson kicks to Doncic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Now, here is George. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
Minnesota again turning it over. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Fourth, Kevin Durant.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Doncic. Here's White, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Jacks up a three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kevin Durant.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Adams finds Jackson. Back to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. High post shot. And KD the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. That's 12 points for KD.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Pass to White. Jackson setting the pick here for White. Left side Jackson, and they double up Jackson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
6 to shoot. Here's White. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant passes to KD. And Durant gets double teamed. From outside the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Three-pointer.
Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
The team is leaning on KD tonight, and why not? The guy was born to score.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Giannis dishes to Morant. It's Durant on the wing. To the paint. Morant outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the Clippers call time here. Los Angeles with some changes. Stewart's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Anthony subbed in for Trey Murphy. Minnesota also making some changes. Sharp's checked in for Jalen Duren. Walker comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Klay Thompson in for Durant. Williams passes to Anthony. It's George on the wing. A fader. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And White kicks to George. Shoots over Walker, and George gets it to go. George has got 6 points.
Under the hoop, Paul George is so efficient.
Passes it to Walker. From deep, Giannis. Rebound by the Clippers.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
George finds White. Shoots over Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Misses off the left iron.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
There's the pass to Williams. George against Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Giannis. From the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Stewart, a screen for Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Thompson with the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Williams has a screen for George. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Detroit Pistons. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Walker with the 3. Clippers trail by 8. And here's George. 8 points for him. Williams, a screen on Thompson.
Scary good from downtown. Watch out for PG-13.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Timberwolves. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And KD's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Williams is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's White. Then there's Doncic. And it's Marshall. And at the 3, the small forward. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
What quickness by KD on the drive. Cutting up the defense with that shot.
Durant against White. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic from way outside. And Greg, we still see players embellishing content. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary. Guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and he wants to see that.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Morant.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Little's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Williams, a screen on Morant. And Durant sends it back.
The wingspan of KD makes it so easy for him to get to shots like that.
Doncic against Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's drained from the low block. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Doncic against Morant. Stewart in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, DA, I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Doncic dishes to Williams. White the pass to Stewart. Sinks the three-pointer. Stewart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closer. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
And the Clippers call time here.
Hey there, fans.
Marshall, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Morant. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaging 28 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Doncic. Passes it to Stewart. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant left side. Timberwolves passing it around. Okoro with it, working on Williams. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the Clippers get called for the foul. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
The first one falls. So for the Clippers, Adams comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Najee Marshall. And so he hits both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Morant against Doncic. Adams in the corner. Outside Williams. It's White on the wing. All sorts of time. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves leading by 12. And there's the pass to Durant. Here's KD. And it's White with the rebound. LA has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. The three ball from Doncic.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. At the trade deadline now behind us, Smitty, I'm sure a few players around the league will be glad just to focus now on basketball.
You're so right, Kevin. It's not easy to play when your name is floated in trade rumors. The players are professional about it, but there is a weight lifted off many players now that the deadline has passed.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Minnesota making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. The Timberwolves, number 1. 4th, the Clippers.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
One is no good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Feeds it to White. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Morant kicks to Walker. Outside for Durant. They get it back. During the pass to Giannis. Now here's Morant for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Doncic outside. Over Antetokounmpo. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant outside. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. 6 points here for Jalen Duren.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Some guys with pure jump shots hang around the perimeter. Murphy attacks in the paint.
Morant against Doncic. Morant passes to Durant. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 13. Doncic outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's Durant on the wing. Oh, good on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
passes it to White. Here's the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Morant outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. White the pass to Williams. Now Adams. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Williams.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams is the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now the feed to Doncic. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
And gotta do more than that to stop Doncic. He's just too good at absorbing the contact.
Outside, Walker. The pass to Durant. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And looking now at some numbers for Steven Adams. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 7th in rebounding, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles, while George comes in for Doncic. On the wing, Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And so Morant will bring it up for Minnesota. They're leading by 8. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. And George, here we go. And the rejection by Giannis. And Walker kicks to Morant. They set the screen. Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Adams. Here's George. The shot misses. Nice defense from KD. Morant outside. To the middle. They need this one. And Durant slams it in.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
George up top. Covered by Giannis. George against Giannis. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for George.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
KD's shot is off.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now here's Adams. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
You won't find anyone stronger than Steven Adams, a beast around the rim.
Minnesota calls timeout. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, but then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Thompson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jackson comes in for John Morant. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter. Clippers trail by 10. Adams with the screen on Antetokounmpo. George against Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. White, good.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
The Timberwolves shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to KD. Now here's Giannis. Guarded by Jackson. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Minnesota. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Clippers, right behind them, just one spot down.
And when you look at Minnesota, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
They're just getting warmed up. As good as they've been so far, they've got the potential and the talent to get even better as we get deeper into this season.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Fourth team foul.
He's off on the first.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now here's Adams. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Shots good by Durant.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
And White kicks to George. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. George has got 13 points.
And he's got more height than you typically see at the off-guard position, and that size comes in handy, as we saw on that play.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Well, you look at this roster, you really appreciate the addition of Malcolm Brogdon. A consistent scorer, a playmaker, and he brings steadiness to the team.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Timberwolves.
They're putting in work in the paint. Right now, they're the schoolyard bullies, taking that lunch money. Those guys across from them, man, they got to have some backbone, Shaq.
The Jet not mincing words at all. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Antetokounmpo. Morant is out there with Durant. Then it's Durant. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Down low, Adams.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
For 2, Steven Adams.
The first free throw is good. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Jackson drives in. He used that pick to get in close.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Durant. Back to Morant. Okoro wide open. He fires. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. Doncic right side. Over Okoro. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team. It's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Now, Giannis. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Steven Adams. Second.
For Minnesota, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. That free throw, no good.
Durant. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 14. Jackson setting the pick here for Doncic. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Now here's Durant. 24 points for him. Excellent D there from George. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
With the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Minnesota calls timeout. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Paul George on top, 4th, Kevin Durant.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, and it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And they're not too bad at attacking the basket either. That's why some of their shooting percentages are so crazy high. They will work to get those high-quality chances inside.
Here's Giannis. He's got 6. Okoro with it. The pass to KD. And here's Giannis from outside. Takes a 3. From range, Giannis takes it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Doncic finds George. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Adams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the muscle from Adams there. Able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
On the free throw, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Giannis left side. The Timberwolves working the ball around. A nice shot by Okoro.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, here's Doncic. 18 points for him. On the wing, Doncic. Jackson setting the pick here for Doncic. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. For three, Durant. They get the rebound.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 35 points, 9 assists, and 11 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Thompson, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thompson looking for an opening. The three. Here's Durant. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 16 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Doncic passes to George. Adams sets the pick for Doncic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Thompson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Out to Morant. And they double up Morant. It's stolen by Adams. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
There's Murphy attacking the rim. He's a 3-level scorer.
Outside, KD. Morant outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now, Morant. Paul George missing from long range. Morant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Kicks it out to Giannis. Outside Durant from past the arc. Drills it from outside.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got 27 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
A nice shot by George.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Doncic against Morant to the inside. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Doncic against Morant. Doncic kicks to Jackson. Adams with the screen on KD. George, another one falls for the Clippers.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Throws it up high. Doncic with the steal. It is now to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Williams, he's checked in for Jackson. Los Angeles on D. It's a 10-point game. Antetokounmpo dishes to Morant. Passes it to Durant. Plenty of space. And pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's 29 points for Kevin Durant. And Adams now top of the key. George hacks a two-pointer. Duran pulls it in.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Foul line for one.
Clippers trail by 15. Doncic outside, launches it, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
There's the screen. Bounce pass from Durant. Shot's good by Duran.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
George with the screen on Antetokounmpo for 3. Williams, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Morant against Doncic. Morant drives in. Trains it from 9 feet away. Morant's got 23 points.
It's been the Ja Morant show all night. What a competitor.
Williams has a screen for Doncic. Here's the floater. Basket counts. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Giannis kicks to Morant. And they double up Morant. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint, here's Adams, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Jackson passes to Sharp. Jackson looking it over. And the pass to Sharp. That shot misses. Adams, some nice D. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Giannis. And he trims the lead to single digits. Doncic has got 22.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Giannis' screen on White. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside Williams. George with the screen on Walker. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Giannis. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Doncic against Antetokounmpo. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside White. Clippers moving the ball around. Williams kicks to Doncic. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Luka Doncic. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shots good by Walker.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll return shortly. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. Just block a couple shots with the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. Luka Doncic out there with White. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Williams. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position.
Quick trigger on display there from Ja.
Clippers trail by 13. White finds Williams. Here's Stewart. Pass to Doncic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Morant outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
3 points.
KD's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Clippers shooting straight 49% from the field. Giannis against Doncic. Stewart in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morant kicks to Durant. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass. And that's 31 points for John Morant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
To halt the run, White, good.
Kobe White making it rain from distance.
Morant against Doncic. Pass to Walker. Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. Durant. It's rebounded by Doncic. Clippers trail by 15. White the pass to Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Durant drawing the double team. Antetokounmpo kicks to Morant. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Marshall. Passes to Durant. KD draws the double. And Walker kicks to Morant. Back to Walker. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. They get it again. Duran, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Williams sets a screen for White. That's good from 17 feet away. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
Outside, Walker. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Sinks the triple. Giannis has got 13 points in the second half.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Doncic against Giannis. Launches a 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Back to Durant. Outside, Walker. The pass to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 13. Stolen by Walker. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Trey Murphy. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Walker. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Walker. Okoro's checked in for Minnesota. And so Walker nails both of them. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Durant kicks to Okoro. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kick out to Walker. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
3-point basket.
Antetokounmpo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Doncic against Antetokounmpo. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Durant the pass to Okoro. Now, Antetokounmpo. Over Stewart. From deep, Walker. He can't get it to go.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Williams sets a screen for Doncic. Outside Williams. Buries it from three-point range.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just wait for his number to be called.
Durant kicks to Okoro. pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the elbow. Outside for Durant. Doncic against Giannis. Three-pointer. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And the Clippers call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Morant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Clippers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sweep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Morant passes to Okoro. Back to Morant. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
To the Timberwolves.
Puts up a 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Three-pointer.
KD's got 5 assists tonight.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Adams outside. Passes it to Doncic. Outside Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Floats it up for Giannis, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Minnesota with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Lets it go from deep.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Back to Doncic. The shot. Jackson up top. Down low. Here's George. Outside for Jackson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 16. Giannis dishes to Morant. Outside, KD. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Doncic. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Second team foul.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off despite the foul.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The lead is 15. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Durant, no good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Adams sets the pick for Doncic. Over onto Kumbo, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
At the top of the key, Durant. Durant with a wide-open look. Outside for Durant. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 11 in the second half.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Doncic way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota leading by 16. And the pass to Okoro. Here's Morant, top of the key, and it's in there. And that's 36 points for John Morant.
Just another tool in the toolbox for John Morant, becoming more and more consistent with the jumper.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
The Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Durant. Pass to Duran. And here's Morant. Clock at 6. Passes it to Duran. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Giannis, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Jackson setting the pick here for George. And the rejection by Morant. And they're able to recover. They get it back. Back to Jackson. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Timberwolves leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, it will go down as their 48th win. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for John Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And Giannis throws it down.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
That's another rebound.
And he's having as dominant a game on the board as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single-game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. Back to Morant. Over Doncic, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by KD.
Kevin Durant.
Morant's got 38 points. Now Doncic. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game,